Hey team, Coach Deanna here, Winning Element. Super excited to get this athlete's guide to COVID-19 out to you guys. I figured I would put this video out too so that you guys have something else to go through. One of the cool things that I have in this guide is this really cool document that lays out the strategies that are going to help prepare and protect your mind and body. Right now, during this pandemic, it's super important that we bolster our immune system and that we also have a very healthy mindset. You know, with everything that's going on around us, there's a ton of things that we can't control, but there are a lot of things that are within our control right now. So I want to go ahead and give you a couple of practical and actionable strategies that are going to help, number one, your immune system, and number two, help that mindset, because right now it's important that we bring all of our energy back to ourselves and we focus on the things that we can control, and we focus on ways that we can invest in ourselves, make ourselves better. That way we can be better for everybody around us, or we can be a better athlete when we go back to playing, right? So first thing we're going to talk about is hydration. For hydration, it's so incredibly important right now that you're getting enough water and you're getting high quality electrically charged water. Almost our entire body is made out of water, right? And for your immune system to function properly, and your whole entire body to function properly, you need to be properly hydrated. The quality of water is determined by the electrical charge. The way that we create electrical charge within our water, there's a ton of ways, but the easiest way is if we add some lemon and we add a little bit of pink salt. If you've got some sea salt, that's going to work too. And we don't want to make our water salty. We just want to give it just enough so that it gives it some structure, and it really helps get into the cells. And at another time I'll go into the science, but this is just a really quick, fast video. Next thing we're going to talk about is nutrition. For nutrition, this, I normally don't go deep into nutrition because it like pushes everybody's buttons, and really nutrition is not a one size fits all solution. But the solution I'm giving you, which I never do, is give you a one size fits all solution. The one size fits all solution that is scientifically proven is to fast. Do a daily, you can do this daily, intermittent fasting. In the research, females have been shown to get better results from intermittent fasting with a 14-hour fast. For men, 16 hours. So you should be giving yourself a window of time during the day and the night, whatever works for you, where you're giving your body an opportunity to assimilate those nutrients and rest. It takes your body so much energy to break down all of those nutrients, hopefully nutrients. I don't know, you guys have been at home for a while. So it takes time for your body to break down those nutrients, to assimilate the nutrients, to pull everything apart and do what it needs to do. You need to give your body a break so that it can do its job, right? So when we have this fasting window, what we do is we allow our body to partake in other activities, right? Like regenerating tissue, getting rid of dead cells, strengthening our immune system. We're in a pandemic. You got to have a strong immune system. That means stop eating 14 hours. I'm not saying starve yourself. I'm saying for 14 hours, and you're probably sleeping 12. So, I mean, you're probably sleeping 12. That's me. You're probably sleeping at least 8. So, going another couple of hours before and after, like, it's not a big deal. And it's easier than you can imagine. You're going to see a ton of benefits, right? So, the next thing we're going to talk about is movement. We need to be getting in solid movement. Whether that's yoga, whether that's stretching, whether that's high intensity training, I don't know, whether you're running outside, biking, training, whatever you're doing, just make sure that you're getting in the movement. We want to be keeping our body, our immune systems as healthy as possible. So don't overdo it, but don't just do nothing, right? The next thing I want to talk about is recovery. At this time, for our immune systems, one of the highest leverage strategies, regardless of immune status, is for us to turn off the Wi-Fi router at night for us to avoid our devices or blue light after dark. And sometimes that's not possible for certain people. If you are affluent enough to get some blue light blocking glasses, the orange ones are better to get. But if for some reason, your family's not able to do that right now, that's completely okay. Turn your phone on nighttime mode. Try to turn the brightness down. Limit the time that you're on your device after sunset. And really, sunset's at like 8 o'clock right now. So it's not hard to do your device stuff prior to that, right? So highest leverage strategy, turn off your Wi-Fi. The reason why is it disrupts your brain and your sleep cycles. So you might not feel it, but scientifically proven. Wi-Fi and also your phone, right? So we want to, when we go to bed, we want to put it on airplane mode and we want to keep it away from our head. And that's just, your device is meant to, it's an antenna, right? So it's always calling for signal and it's always looking to download stuff. So during this time, our sleep, our recovery is so incredibly important. Our immune system is incredibly important. And when we sleep, that's when we are able to shut down and regenerate and have our body do all of the different things that we need to do to really stay healthy, be healthy, and optimize our health. So turn off the Wi-Fi, get your phone out of your face, and if you can, out of your head, right? And if you can, get some blue light blockers and use those religiously. So those are all the physical things that you can do to help bolster your immune system. In terms of the mental stuff, let's talk about confidence. Confidence at this time, there's two ways to look at confidence. We can look at confidence in ourselves, and we can also look at confidence at skills. So whether you're trying to build new skills or have confidence in new skills, it's going to take practice, right? So confidence and competence, it's this really cool little wave. The more competence that you gain at something, so the more that you practice, the more confident you will become doing it. So imagine, like, if I'm a volleyball player, or if I'm a soccer player, right? So I can do ball handling stuff. The more touches on the ball, the more confident my body is. I'm really working on that. With soccer, you can do juggling, you can do footwork, you can do all of those different things. I guess for almost any sport, you can do footwork. You can run, you can train, you can do whatever you need to do. But on the confidence side, it's all about practice. Now, when we say practice, or when I say practice, I mean focused practice. The higher quality reps that we get, the better the result that we're going to see. So if you really want to be more confident at a skill, you have to put in focused time and focused effort. So if you've got the time during this pandemic, spend it getting more confident at a particular skill. And if you want to get more confident or be more confident in yourself, this is an awesome time for you to spend more time alone. This is an awesome time for you to get to know yourself a little bit more. Journal, meditate, do some stuff that you want to do, and be confident in who you are, what you like, and who you are becoming. All right, the next thing we're going to talk about is energy management. So right now, one of the most important things that we can do is to stay healthy mentally and physically. And one of the best ways to do that is to have a breath work practice. Now, if you don't know where to start with breath work, go to YouTube and search Wim Hof method. There's also a mobile application that goes with it. It's absolutely free. Doing breath work takes 2 to 10 minutes, and it's literally strategically breathing. And what it does is it oxygenates your body, every cell of your body. It wakes everything up. It gives you energy. It gives you clarity. And it's something that will help you in your sport as well. So cardiovascularly, if you get good at breath work, you can start to control your heart rate. You can, when you're out of breath, you can start to control that, and you can make better decisions faster. And this also gives us, in terms of fear, the more that we train this response of controlling, or the ability to control our nervous system and our heart rate, the better that we are when we hear things or we see things that, I don't want to say trigger, but like activate us or trigger us. So this is a great way to take control of your mind, take control of your body, and allow you to make better decisions. Next thing we're going to talk about is self-talk. During this time, especially when you're spending so much time by yourself, it's a great opportunity for you to take notice of how you're speaking to yourself and really reframing anything that's not productive. So I don't like using positive and negative self-talk because sometimes things that sound negative are actually productive. So we want to look at it as productive or not productive. So if you're constantly noticing that you're criticizing yourself and that you have a lack of compassion in what you're saying to yourself, like, come on, Deanna, why? I can't believe you did this. Um, we really want to look at how we can reframe different things and be more compassionate towards ourselves, because we're all learning. We're all trying to figure this stuff out. And the more compassion that we can have, and the better that we can direct our self-talk, the more control and the more confidence that we're going to have in our ability to do anything in life. And again, during this pandemic, it is super important for us to watch our words and watch our thoughts, because they become our actions, right? And those ultimately determine who we are and who we become. So we want to start with those thoughts, because those become beliefs. Those beliefs becomes our actions and our behavior, and our actions and behavior develop and show up as who we are in this world. Last thing I want to talk about is resilience. Now, this is a time of massive resilience. We've got people losing jobs. We've got economies that are collapsing. We have stuff that we have no idea what's going on. The narrative that we're being fed probably isn't the real narrative. There's a lot of things that are out of control. And one of the things that we can do to increase our resilience, and resilience is being able to bounce back after failure or bounce back from hardship, right? So what we can do during this time to be more resilient is to be more resourceful, be more adaptive, and also focus on the lessons. So we can always look at things that happen in our life as gifts. A lot of times we look at things as, oh, this is happening to me. Well, guess what? This thing is happening to everyone else. So we don't have that excuse anymore. So it's really important for us to focus on the growth, focus on the lessons, and really take the time to integrate those lessons, be as resourceful as we can with the resources that we have, and really be more adaptive. And that's gonna mean different things for different people, but I know that you're incredibly creative. I know that you have gifts and talents that you want to share with this world, and I know that you have a desire to get better and be that best version of yourself. So I hope that these strategies help you during this pandemic. Prepare and protect your mind and body. I am with you all the way. I'm so excited to see what you guys do with this, and I'm just wishing you so much love, so much safety, and I look forward, like I said, again, to seeing what you guys do with this.